What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Uncle Julio back at it again with another video, otherwise known as El Capron, or what was the other one? Poppy, Poppy, Big Poppy. All these other names that people keep throwing at me. So let me know which one you like the most. Today we'll be doing a deep dive into the Decorum hardcover by Image. Before we get started, you can always win a $25 gift card. All you have to do is be a subscriber, leave a comment down below, and check out our Whatnot video up here. All right, so we have the Decorum. We did a first look over this, so if you guys don't want any spoilers and any of that stuff, watch the first look so you can see the artwork and stuff like that, where we didn't even know what we were talking about. But now we're gonna do a deep dive onto this, so if you've read this or if you're interested in this and you don't really care about spoilers, then feel free to watch this video. So we have the Decorum hardcover here. Here is the spine by Jonathan Hickman and Mike Huddleston, and here's the back. So it collects Decorum issues 1 through 8, but when you actually open up this book and start reading through it, it'll say chapter, like chapter 1, chapter 2, and I believe there is 20 chapters in here. So it kind of threw me off because I was like, where are the issues at? But I don't really know how many chapters each issue collects. But yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we have the Decorum here. So it's basically kind of like a very sci-fi vibe, whatnot. It's like very religious. You have like these very religious entities that people worship and stuff like that, and you have these other things that are going on in the story. You have this basically this egg. I believe like people are trying to like grow this egg to be like some type of god. So that's what it is. It takes thousands of years and whatnot, and these are the I forgot, it's called the AI gods. So these are the AI gods that basically control the universe. They go around and just dictate everything, and they live on like some type of spear, I believe. So that's pretty interesting. And you have the maps over here too. So you have a lot of these like explanations. You have the galaxies, the total population, years, and everything here.
Wow, that's really cool though.
So like you get a lot of information that you read through, and this is totally Jonathan Hickman style because you see this in Fantastic Four, right? And you see this in X-Men. You see this in I think you see a little hint of this in East of West as well.
Oh yeah, when he breaks down the factions and the leaders and all that.
All that. And you have Neha something Sood right here. This is going to be the main character, so she's going to be like from the slums, and I believe she's trying to like support her family because they're in cryo or stasis right now, so she has to make money to make sure they stay alive in stasis. I believe this is her sibling, and what she is she just delivers packages for a hire. So she's like kind of like a carrier that does like black market deals. Yeah, black market deals. So she'll just deliver stuff for them. So I made sure I had to tag that, and you have this character right here. So this is the guy that's basically hustling her, like telling her that she doesn't have a choice, or else her people are gonna, like, her family's gonna die in stasis because she can't be able to fund them. So that's what we learned in the first chapter. You have more knowledge right here about the plague and all this stuff that happened and stuff like that. So you have her going on her little motorcycle here, and I believe this should be like a black market deal that's going on. Yeah, so this is like a black market deal that's going on at the time. This is gonna be Neha's handler in the future. I forgot her name, but she's a badass. Like, you can already tell with her outfit and everything. She's gonna kill you. she's gonna kill you. But yeah, so they're trying to back out on the deal, saying that it's too important or something like that. And then so there was a lot of arguing, and then the main character just walks in and it's like, hey, I have a package for you. And it thought it was supposed to be for, she thought it was going to be for this guy because he owns the building or whatever, but it was actually for the person meeting him. So in the package was just a weapon. So, she just takes the weapon out and just kills everybody with it because they're trying to back out on the deal. So she, like, there's violent stuff right here. Like, you can tell, like, it's very violent. There's, like, beheading, stuff like that. People try to shoot at her. You could use this to deflect the bullets and shoot at other people. So she's, like, has some OP-ass powers, which is really interesting. But you can tell it's very, very violent. Look at that. He blasts his freaking head off.
Dang.
And she's like, now what do I do with you? You know, something like that. And she's like, oh shit, don't kill me. So Decorum, and we like this chapter 2. And then while that goes on, you have, I think this is the knowledge they're talking about the eggs. So there's eggs throughout the galaxy, I guess, or whatever, that they're trying to grow. It takes them so many years and all this trippy stuff. So what I really like about this too, this story, is that you don't really get a lot of text sometimes. You just look and see what's going on. So you could just go and see, like, you know, you have one little text here and a lot of spread pages. You know, same thing here.
Yeah, the design on this is really, really sci-fi. I love it.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, too, you have colors here. You have black and white here. Then you have, what is this, like monotone or something like that, you know. So there's different type of, like, coloring styles here. And then you have a lot of extra reading to know about the, whatever's going on. I forgot what it's called. But, yeah, we're at chapter 5. And so what the handler does is she's, you know, taking, this is basically her life. So she comes home, finds her husband or whatever, it's like that, and just, you know, they're just talking about business, like very casually. Do you take care of what you needed to do, all that stuff. So that was, you know, the little meeting there, which is, I thought was pretty cool. They're just having a casual conversation, like this pro assassin. Yeah, everything's all good. How about you? You know, how's your day? Stuff like that. And where's this? Let's see what's over here. Okay. Oh, so this is basically Neha telling her handler her basically backstory and everything, and saying that she needs money for her siblings and all that. So she funded it. She's like, okay, I'll take care of you, but you need to, you know, become a trained assassin. So that was cool. I thought that was neat. And then you have, so it goes back and forth between those two characters, and it goes back, and then you see like other stuff that's happening with the egg, that's going on in the other side of the universe or something like that. So the egg is hatching early, I guess, or it's not supposed to hatch yet, so they're plugging it up. And I don't know what's going on right here. I forgot. I can't read upside down.
Chapter 8.
Yeah, they were on chapter 8. So it's very sci-fi, very trippy. It was a fun read though. The pages are thick and everything. Like, you don't really have to read too much. You could finish this in about an hour or two. Like, I think it only took me about 2 hours to really go through all this stuff. Yeah, because, you know, you have a lot of pages that are not a lot of text. So what I like about this one is really fun. It's like, this is like the recruitment. So in this chapter, these are like the people that are getting recruited for the female assassin league or whatever it's called. Like that's where the main girl is getting recruited. So you have all these people as well, and they're like, this is the person asking questions like, what's your kill count? You know, how many people did you kill? How did you kill them? What's your KDA? Stuff like that. And these people are like, yo, I killed like 10. This person was like, I killed 3,000 people and stuff like that. Like, what are your pros and cons and all this stuff, right? So you have that going on. And this person's like, so they're asking her, Neha was like, you know, tell me about you. And she's like, well, I like pants and stuff like that. So they're just talking, like, I like to wear shorts, but I can wear pants too. Like, you know, I could wear the. So she's like, and they're like, we don't care about that stuff, girl. Tell me how. Like, you can tell to see if she's getting more angry. She's like, tell me how many people you killed. And she's like, I didn't kill. It's like, no one. What's that on? No, hell no. See, you ever kill anybody? She said no. So they're like. And then she was like, is this a freaking joke and stuff like that? So I thought that was
David in Warzone. He gets no kill.
Yeah, that's that. That's literally David in Warzone, and this is the person getting all mad and stuff like that too. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, so, you know, you have the female assassins there going on. You have like this telling you the stats and all the characteristics of all the recruits basically that you just read through. So this one's like kind of like a like a bird-looking character. This looks like a jellyfish-looking character or something like that. Then you have her. Yeah, no worry. Pretty neat. Look, we're already halfway there. And you have, once again, we go back. So I think it's like every other chapter. You go chapter with the whatever's going on in the main continuity or whatever, like the space side. Like these entities are trying to find the egg. What's going on? Trying to hunt it down. And then you have Neha doing her own thing, But yeah, so you have 2 chapters of talking about the egg, and they're trying to kill the whatever's in the egg. The people protecting it, they chopped off one of his arms, I guess. Yeah, so the egg, like an arm was coming out of the egg, and they chopped his arm off. But they try to seal it up again and escape with the egg. They're like, "Ooh, let's go run away!" Boop. Something like that, right? But yeah, so that's pretty interesting that you have that going on. And what's over here?
Oh, that color is really nice.
Yeah, the colors are very trippy. Yeah, they're basically trying to make another one, something like that, right? It's very trippy stuff. And then you have this one, and yeah. So this phase is so funny. It's like, so each page is like education, so it's her learning. Then you have applications, her learning how to fight. Then you have, what's this one? Repetition. So this is more the story. So this one is like, so she goes out with her handler, and she's asking Neha to kill the person. Like each person's always tied up, and she's like, nope. She'll try to do it, and she's like, nope, I can't do it. Right here, then her handler will do it for him. So yeah, so the repetition is just for showing you that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make her into a trained killer. And you have it again. That was year 1. This is year 2. So this is very similar to like East and West style, like year 1, year 2. So once again, you get education. So in the beginning, she didn't know what she was doing with her education. And in applications, in the beginning, she was getting her ass beat, but now she's learning how to fight back just a little bit, but she's still getting her ass beat. If we go back, I guess over here,
right there,
to where's application?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she just got her ass beat. She's getting completely wrecked. But as you can tell, she's getting better and better, and as you go along, as you go throughout the years. And then same thing, they're trying to kill another person, and she couldn't pull a trigger. I can't do this, and then she gives her handler the gun. Her handler killed him again, and you have that. You have the same thing, year 3, once again, education. So that was very repetitive, but you can see her improving each time you do it. And then this time, they found the person that hired her.
Oh yeah, that had the kid, her family.
Yeah, basically, that was funding her money to support her family, but only just enough for that she has to come back to ask for more jobs. And this is when she finally, pulled the trigger, shot both eyes out, and boom, boom. So that was crazy. And then she did ask a question, where was that one person at? Because he did have a partner or whatever that was with him. And then he came out and said hi, whatever, after they're gone. Like, oh, I'm so sad. No baby.
Oh.
You killed my pops.
Daddy, no.
And then I believe this is where, let's see what's going on. Yeah, so this is where the entities, those AI gods, started making deals with the female killer league assassins, whatever. I forgot the name, but like the assassins, right? They're like, we're gonna hire you to find this egg for us because we can't find it. They're very good at what they do, and we'll give you a whole world that's a diamond. So this entire world is just straight up a diamond. And she's like, oh shit. She's like, see, right here, there we go. What did she say? You
pay us with a diamond the size of a planet.
Yeah, they're, oh shoot.
Fuck yeah, we do.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we do. So that was their incentive. So like, everybody go look for that damn egg. So that's the story that's going on right now. And you have, they're just talking. They're just talking, and then more stuff here.
Is her skin green?
Huh? Her skin?
Why does it show her skin green? Oh, it's just kind of the color.
Yeah, it basically is just the color here. And then I believe this is where it gets very, very interesting now. They contacted the leader of the assassins. They found out that there she goes. Okay, there we go. So stuff happened here, and then she got jumped, and then she fell down and found the egg. Apparently, she fell through something. I don't know what the heck she fell through. Like a building. She fell through a random building and she started like going underwater, and then she found an egg.
Whoa.
Yeah, the egg was like underwater or something like that, and then it could tell like the egg was hatching, and it turned out to be like some entity, and like he's not completely done yet. He's still getting built and like being dumb. he doesn't know what he's talking about yet. So yeah, so now the AIs are getting upset. So you have more backstory here about everything. The AI is like, yo, you betrayed us. If you don't get the egg back from the girl, we're gonna kill you. So now they're sending all the actual like recruits after her. And then you have her here too, doing her own thing. So let's see right here. Oh. So you have the first one that comes after her is the bird. And, the bird, I believe the bird was the one that killed like 2,000 people, but she did it with poison. Something like that. And they just they were eating ramen or something. They were eating something soupy. Something soupy. And she just chunked it at the bird person and ran away. Like, hey, take that. I forgot how she died. Oh! Yeah, it's just like, okay, that was funny. This one, I tagged it, and then it was like, he was laughing and said, sorry, you have sticks for eyes. And then the bird was like, what? And then they threw a freaking bowl of soup at the bird. And then the unit like stabbed her in the eyes with the sticks. So he was I guess he could see the future or something too, because he's an entity.
Apparently, he's pretty funny.
Yeah, so he has a lot of commentary. That guy. just talking to him, because like before he didn't know how to talk, and now he's like learning languages and stuff like that. So he's like learning very fast. Then you have the jellyfish over here, the other trained assassin. They were working, I believe they were working on like some building of a ship or whatever. And the jellyfish are like, I found you. And this is funny because they're having a full-blown conversation. You don't know what she's saying, but you have Neha talking to her, like knowing exactly what she says. They're having a conversation back and forth. So it just leaves you up to interpretation of what they were saying. And then I like how it says something like that. Gotta tell you, I'm tempted. Something like, oh yeah, just give me the thing and walk away, or pretend we'll never see you. Yeah. And then she did the same thing, like just give me a ship, we'll pretend we'll never see you. And she turned all these robots that she was working on that little one. She's like, oh shit.
And she gave her the ship.
Yeah. So here's the keys. So there was that, but then the ship was getting chased and it crash landed into some crazy planet. So this one is really cool. The color wise is really awesome. Yeah. Like just the color itself. You have the last assassin. I guess she's the most hardcore one. They were having a really tough fight. They were explaining how they found each other and all that stuff. And then out of nowhere, right when she was about to die, her head gets blown off.
Ooh. More like SARM. It says SARM.
Yeah, and it found out the handler was following them the whole time, just waiting for them to find each other so she could just kill the last guy. Like, my KDA! But then you have this guy. The reason why those AI god entities are afraid of this main egg, the guy that hatched out the egg, is because he's a true god, and he can go in and reset them. Because I guess the AIs, they went, they're kind of like Terminator what's it called? Skynet, where they started thinking on their own and have their own program, stuff like that. So if he survives, then he can reset the everything and then put the world back in order at peace. Because right now, I mean not the world, but the universe at peace. Because right now they control the entire world. This one was crazy. This chapter was crazy, right? So you have the assassin people now. Fighting against the AI gods, right? Yeah. So you had that main lady that was like, a badass with her big ass sword. So they're fighting the gods and all that stuff. And apparently, I guess something happened where she lost her sword or something like that. There we go. They were fighting, and she tried to chop one in the head, right here somewhere, and her sword broke. and then she got punched in the face. She's like, bah! She got blacked out, and then the guy was like, he's holding her sword and her head and other hand. I was like, oh damn!
Oh.
That's some crazy stuff there.
Poor little tank.
Yeah, and then you thought they were gonna lose because then this guy got his ass beat. Look at this. He's like started falling apart. All his body just like, oh no. But he was like, oh, Roy Choi. That's the villain, Roy Choi, whatever. He didn't know that I'm just invincible now, and I could put my whole body back together and stuff like that. So he goes inside the AI, whatever, and starts resetting everything. Where everything just stops. I guess all the robots, everything, they just stop working and all that, and then everything's all good. It's all chill, and then it says, all chill, and then now she rules the world. She sits on the throne, and she has the handler there. It says, so it was basically a very chill, happy ending. I know. I'm pretty sure what's it called? It says to be continued in the Decorum and the womanly art. So I don't know if it's actually another story or if it's just talking about the art back here. So because it looked like a like a ending that's just an ending.
Yeah.
In my opinion, but if there's more, let us know because I think this is it. And you have the cover art back here as well.
Which is crazy. That's some real abstract stuff.
Yeah, so the cover art is really, really good. I really enjoy it. The book itself was fun read, but if you guys you don't like too much I guess words or having to read all those things about.
We don't like read.
Having to read all those things about the planets and populations, paying attention to all that, then because that's what Jonathan Hickman does for a lot of his stories. Just be aware of that. But it was a fun read. It was a quick 2-hour read, so you wanted something to read really quick, sci-fi stuff like that. Definitely check it out. I know a lot of people have been waiting this for maybe 2 years so far. So yeah, this is Decorum, our first review for this one. You can buy it at organicpricedbook.com, and I'll see you guys in the next video.